It's important to remember that our country is stronger because of our diversity. We're richer because of the different cultures that make up this country.
The definition of diversity is a range of different things, or a variety. One of the biggest issues we face today in many parts of the country is a lack of diversity within schools and towns, resulting in an ignorance of other cultures besides our own.
Oh, that's probably what they do down in Mexico, huh? That's why where you came up with that? How would you even come up with that thought?
This is a story that I have never told. I gotta get this.
Oh, they throw their toilet paper on the floor in the bathroom because they don't even have sewage down there. Go in the local fast food place and you see their shit paper all over the floor. And none of them got no ID. Go ahead, keep filming it. I don't give a shit. Fuck who you are. You probably ain't got no papers here. Got immigration papers? Listen.
Accordingly, on August 20, 1956, approximately 700 students registered for the fall opening without incident. 12 of them were Negroes. Judge Taylor told them all to obey the law, and there seemed to be no questions. Then, another voice was heard in Clinton. John Casper, an outsider, a white supremacist, told them that the law need not be obeyed.
Our failure to date has been failing to attack at every level and continuously. But we in the White Citizens Council say now, yesterday, today, and forever, as long as there is one living white man in the United States, the Supreme Court is not the law of the land. That decision is not the law of the land now, or it never will be. Never.
An organized campaign of picketing, threats, dynamiting, and rioting had brought Clinton to the brink of anarchy. Casper has been arrested twice, but continues to lead the battle against Judge Taylor's order. School attendance, shrunk by parents' fear of violence, was at times as low as 260.
Diversity in schools will create an appreciation of cultures and races. It is the job of educators to teach their students to appreciate ideas that are different from their own. The world today is more interconnected than ever, meaning it is vital then for educators to teach students acceptance. In the past, history has shown how dominant groups have oppressed those that are considered
This off my chest to let it go. I need to take back the light inside you stole. You're a criminal, and you steal like you're a pro.
America is built on a simple but powerful idea. We call it the American dream. It's the idea that where you start life should not determine where you end up, that zip code is not destiny. Yet we know that for far too many children, America has not been keeping her promise. For far too many children, poverty, racism, hunger, fear, homelessness, despair, these things conspire to keep children from reaching their true potential.
These minorities have been denied their rights and have to fight for their rights. In recent years, they have made great strides, and now it is the responsibility of those generations who follow to continue to further social equality and justice. Many groups are still underrepresented, and it is important to work towards a more equal society. Teachers can achieve a commitment to diversity with a multicultural approach to education where students are exposed to people who are different from them at a young age. This will help the future generations to have better communication and social skills that they will need when they go out into the real world. The plan. We plan on integrating schools equally in order to increase diversity and raise the bar of education. Students will be picked at random through a lottery and redistributed that way. We will also pick the teachers at random and distribute them equally amongst the new schools. Each school will also have the same funding in order to create an environment in which every student has the opportunity for success. All students will be given access to transportation to and from school regardless of where they live.
I think it would be nice for the Westport school system to be diverse. It has some level of diversity. The diversity in Westport is generally global in nature, so there are children from other countries, and there is a small smattering of Asians. There's not really enough socioeconomic diversity, and there's certainly not enough African Americans in the Westport school system, so I think that's unfortunate.
My name is Mariah Correa. I'm 17 years old, and I go to Oakland Technical High School.
What we lack and what we pay the price for is a lack of diversity. We are a very isolated, sheltered community.
You have people who are from Nigeria, from China, from all over. So you're in a classroom and you're learning with people who view a topic in all these different ways and learning about something from a different perspective. The thing I like most about my school is it's incredibly diverse.
I think that it's unfortunate, and I think it is negative. I don't think it's a beneficial aspect of the Westport school system.
It makes you think, and it makes you come up with new ideas, and you have to collaborate with other people in order to really get there.
I do not think it gives you the balance and the focus that you need, and which you will discover when you live and move out on your own, when you live probably in New York City or LA or in Chicago, because I expect you probably live in a large urban environment. You've never really been exposed to other cultures in sufficient proximity to really balance that, understand it, share that. And there's a big world out there of people who are not just you.
But you also realize there is this inequality, and it makes you angry, and it makes you upset, it makes you want to change things.
I think diversity is critically important to America in the 21st century because we are a much more diverse society. We're not this homogeneous white society, and I think that you learn from other cultures and other immigrants and other groups and other socioeconomic groupings, and those all form the montage of the United States, and so I think that's critically important to being successful in our world.
And I can't help but ask you, as someone who has some ideological roots in Marxism, what is your response to people who constantly try to label Obama as a Marxist and a socialist?
Yeah, it's a joke that, you know, when you talk about socialists like Norman Thomas, of course, Martin Luther King Jr. was a democratic socialist at the end of his life. You really talk about
I wanna spend your money, don't get me wrong. Still gonna spend my money, I got the funds. Let's take a quick vacation, a little shopping spree, a fancy destination, we'll spend it all on me. You could be my sugar daddy, I'll call you my honey, honey. Blow the rent, the whole shebang on me. You know how to throw a party, we can act like it's my birthday. Lots of ways to make me smile, choose one.
Diversity will only aid our community. It is undeniable that the benefits of exposure to different cultures positively impacts young minds to be more accepting.
In our world today, which is as interconnected as ever, our generation, as well as the ones after us, need to be more aware of people who are different from themselves. Inequality will never be completely defeated until change is implemented.
In order to create a better world where people are more accepting of one another and there is peace between our society, we need to start with our youth and the way our culture thinks. This all starts with education.